I was talking with someone today and they remembered this story of Suzuki Roshi. He said somebody was complaining that when the bell went off early in the morning at the monastery, they didn't really want to get up. And Suzuki Roshi said, it's not about how you feel. When the bell rings, you get up. And that's Zen mind. That's great courage. Not getting lost in that track of the record that goes around and around, our feelings, our desires. All of those things are important in their own way. But as Ben was pointing out, they can be such a distraction. And they can serve to keep us safe. Ben said it really well. You get stuck in these small things in your mind, and really what you're doing is keeping one's life small and keeping ourselves protected from the immensity of this world. In some ways, our minds are set up to create this or that, when really it's this and that. Rather than cutting things away or excluding things, it's incorporating the wideness and the variety of it. So though, there was a psychologist back in the 70s, Charles Tart, who said, in looking at this area of between Zen and Buddhism and psychotherapy, he wasn't really a Zen person. He said, you need to have a strong self before you can let go of yourself. And very often, people who come to practice, all of us, we're almost at war with this self. And I know for me, at the early stages of my practice, there was a sense that I had to get rid of things. Like I was remembering with somebody today that when I first lived at my first Zen community, I was 21 years old, and I had a lot of ideas of what a person was supposed to be like as a Zen practitioner, and we were painting the trim of one of the buildings. And somebody asked me my opinion about it. I thought, we're not supposed to have opinions. Isn't Zen getting rid of all of our opinions and then we'll find freedom? So I was pretty adamant I wasn't going to respond. And looking back, I think it was in a sense a way I was afraid of my opinion. Or probably at that time I was afraid I didn't know my opinion. So it was easy to get behind some ideology which gave me some comfort. So even Buddhism and Zen teaching can be a way of hiding. And great question helps us cut through that.